What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are recapping the Giants defeating the Chicago Bears 22-16, and I'm pretty happy about it. I'm not as ecstatic as everybody else is because I felt like we could have scored 30 points in this game, and I felt like we let the Chicago Bears, make this a closer game than it should have been. The Giants gave up a lot of plays down the field, a lot of big plays, 20-yard passes or close to 30-yard passes, screen plays. Jordan Howard absolutely killed us in the first half. Had about, I believe, 65 to 70 yards. And then in the second half, he didn't even have more than 15 yards, I don't believe. And he didn't carry the ball much either because I think they just gave up on running the ball at that point because they needed to try to win the game. But the Giants did a great job as far as defensively. 0 points in the second half. 0 points in a game that we were losing 16-9 by halftime, wound up winning the game 22-16. This had everything. This had all the signs of being a trap game. The Giants are coming off 4 straight wins. They're at home. They're 4-1 at home, and they're not expecting Chicago Bears to really do anything. And Chicago Bears wound up scoring and scoring more and starting to dominate the clock and dominate yards. I mean, they were moving down the field with ease. And that injury to Zach Miller really hurt them because I'm telling you guys right now, if Zach Miller stood in this game, I don't know if we would have won this game. I honestly don't. I don't know if the Giants were going to be able to hold Zach Miller because we really struggle against tight ends, and Zach Miller is one of the athletic tight ends in the league, right up there with like Jimmy Graham and those tight ends. So yeah, Eli Manning had a decent game. He just couldn't hook up with receivers down the field. The longest play was the 48-yard pass to Victor Cruz, and that was like a 10 or 15-yard pass to Victor Cruz, and then just went for it. The yards after catch. Victor Cruz ran for 48 yards, but Eli was trying to get to Odell. He was trying to get to Sterling Shepard. Just couldn't do it down the field. Just a lot of boneheaded plays because Sterling Shepard, on a couple of plays, he tried to hit Eli tried to hit Sterling down the field, and Sterling Shepard was double covered. I mean, Sterling Shepard does not have elite speed or the height to really go up and make a play on the ball while he's double covered. He's more of a make you miss kind of guy. So, yeah, and something I want to mention is Ben McAdoo. I really think he's in the running for being Coach of the Year. I mean, I don't think there's anybody else in the league. I mean, don't tell me this, don't tell me Jason Garrett, just because his team has the best record in football right now, that he should be Coach of the Year. I mean, did you guys watch or at least see the highlights of the Baltimore Ravens versus the Dallas Cowboys game? You guys saw that great catch by Steve Smith, and he caught that right in front of Jason Garrett. And what did Jason Garrett do? He didn't yell at his players, play better, play your man. Why, how could you miss that assignment? How could you miss on Steve Smith, or, whatever it is. Or even just look at his receivers with the stare of death to let them know that they messed up. What did Jason Garrett do? Clap. He just clapped it up. Good job, Steve Smith. Great catch. That was a great catch. Great catch. And, I mean, that's all he does. He's a cheerleader. But anyway, yeah, he doesn't do, like, he did an interview with Deion Sanders, and Deion Sanders asked him, why don't you get any credit? Because you don't deserve any credit. Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott is leading your team. That's it. So, enough of that. But moving on to the kicker, Robbie Gould, I mean, him along with other kickers combined for 12 missed PATs. My guessing number was 13 after they missed like 5 of them. My guessing number was 13, and that might happen, and that might be a hint for some bad news, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. We missed 13 PATs, but anyway. Running the ball, very consistent. I liked it. I loved it. 21 carries for 85 yards, did a great job. I think I already said this already, but anyway. Rashad Jennings, 129 total yards, did a great job as far as running the ball. Paul Perkins, we saw a bit of him, but not too much. We motioned him out as a receiver, but really didn't see any opportunities for him to make a play in the passing game. Jason Pierre-Paul had a great day, 2.5 sacks. Really should have had 3, but Jonathan Hankins cleaned up a sack, and he was earned a half sack. So Jason Pierre-Paul left that game with 2.5 sacks. Olivier Vernon had a sack, had a great, oh my goodness, he just busted through the line and stopped Jordan Howard for a 7-yard loss on a toss in which he was on the other side of the line. Olivier Vernon, just great job in the running game, great job. As far as forcing pressure, we did a great job as well. Damon Harrison had himself a game too. Remember this one play in particular? It was a misdirection play, a counter play, and Jordan Howard and his offense were running to the left, and he cut it back to the right side. And guess who was there? Damon Harrison was literally just standing there waiting for Jordan Howard to show up. He was just it looked like he was looking at his watch and just waiting for Jordan Howard to show up. And he did, and he ran to a blue wall there. And even the commentator said Damon Harrison earns himself a snack there. And it was a great play by the D-line. The D-line played very, very well. And it's giving me some confidence going into the next few games where it's going to get challenging. We got to face Cleveland. Should be a win there. But like I said, the Giants can't sleep on anybody else. They can't sleep like they did on the Chicago Bears. They could have easily lost that game, but we didn't because of the injuries. And by the way, prayers go out to Leonard Floyd. That was a very not easy to watch kind of injury. So hope he's okay. He was moving under his own power. So and I believe he was released from the hospital as well. So prayers go out to him. And yeah, that's it, guys. We did a good job. We can't sleep on these bad teams because a lot of people are saying, we're not as good as a team that that our record shows. We're 7-3, 5-1 at home. The only team we lost to was the Washington Redskins by 2 points. So I'm fully expecting this team to make the playoffs. I'm fully expecting us to stay 5th in the wild card running, and I'm fully expecting this team to stay 2nd in the division. I don't believe the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles are going to catch up to us. I just can't see it happening. Right now, if the Giants have any chance of winning this division, we have to root for the Washington Redskins to beat the Dallas Cowboys to try to get some kind of momentum back, to try to gain that lead. But we got to try that. And Dallas has to lose some games. If they go 15-1, that's pretty incredible from a rookie quarterback. But we just got to hope, guys. We just got to hope. So, yeah, good win here. Not too much saying. Jay Cutler actually played a very good game. He actually didn't play bad. And Landon Collins, man, leads the league in interceptions now, along with Marcus Peters. And that's some great company to be around. Landon Collins, man, he came a long way. He really did. He played free safety last year. He did terrible. I'm gonna flat out tell you this. I thought we should have released the guy. I didn't think he was doing much. And he was the reason why we lost that game. I called him Stonehand Collins because he couldn't. Every time he had so many opportunities last year to catch so many. He could have had 4 picks last year, but it's just he tried to grab them like this. He tried to grab all of them like that, and it was very unathletic of him to, he was jumping to catch picks when he shouldn't have jumped like that, against the Patriots. That could have sealed off the game, but, Stonehands Collins. But he's actually doing a very good job now. And, yeah, guys, that's it. If there's anything I left out, that we should have mentioned, put in the comment section below. But, there wasn't much to this game that we did, our offense had some very big plays. I get that. Our defense made some very, very good plays. I get that. And we really killed. It's not even, you can't even, if you looked at the box score, you wouldn't even think about it. But, we killed the Chicago Bears offense in the second half. They couldn't move the ball at all. They couldn't. It was, garbage time yards at the end of the game. And, yeah. So, if there's anything I left out, let me know in the comment section below. But, moving on to Cleveland, we got to get this win. Got to go 8-3. And I'm guaranteeing us a winning season. That's something that, why I think Ben McAdoo should be Coach of the Year. He's come a long way with this team. And this team isn't, besides that defense, offensively, we're kind of, not in the groove. And, Ben McAdoo is adding more and more pieces to this team to make us better. And, I really think he should be coach of the year. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.